a lot of things that are instinctual for human beings, we can see in our games. Like, let me explain that. Doesn't make any sense, but it'll make sense when I explain it. For example, video games exist, right? Like something like Super Mario exists, right? You're constantly facing these challenges and trying to like level up, get to the next level and achieve some type of goal. That's like a manifestation of the human spirit in game form. Sports, totally divided. Like I'm like we're fucking Eagles fans. Like that's another like manifestation of the human spirit in game form. I think there's actually a term for this. I'm pretty sure it's called gamification. It's like, I'm fucking that up really bad, but
no, I know what you're getting at though.
Gamification, it's like the spirit. It's almost like a spiritual thing. The spirit of a human being can be found in the manifestation of the games we play. Now,
Yes.
if we relate that to politics, which is very game-like in nature, it's a very us versus them type of thing. Do you think that's a natural manifestation because that's the way humans are, so it comes out naturally that way? Or do you think the people in charge of politics purposely do that? Like, I don't know if I'm. It's kind of like an abstract thought to try to explain. Do you think that people behind the scenes in politics purposely set up political teams this way because they know it resonates with the human spirit, like chicken or the egg type thing, or is it the other way around, that it exists that way naturally because that is the human spirit?
That's interesting. You know what? I think it's both. Actually, you know what?
Maybe it comes out naturally, and then the people say, "Ooh, let's lean into this because this fucking works."
Yeah. You know what I think? I think the order, it just happened in an order of it's natural with humans, and then when society develops, of course, since there's a game-like quality to it, some people play the game better than others. Also, why resentment comes from people who are losing at life. Get your shit together.
Yeah.
Anyway, but there's the game-like quality to it. So if I'm the politician, or if I'm the person who's in big business, and I'm very friendly with politicians, well, I notice that people get riled up very easily. Coincidentally, that happens to be what situation we're all in, right? Yeah. Okay, so it's like, it's easy to rile that up. You don't even have to push very hard because people are already upset that someone dares to think differently than them. God forbid someone has their own principles, integrity, and morals. Fuck that person, right? It's like, well, of course, that's so easy to push on. And it's like, and this is why we'll be exactly where we're at as a society, precisely up until the moment we stop bitching at each other. It's why I don't feel that bad about the position we're in. It's why I'm trying to talk to people all the time. I'm like, I can only do what I can do. But the one thing I will do is talk to all the people that I can, right? It's like, it's precisely what's happening, and you can see it. I'll give an example too, just to make sense of it. Republicans, Democrats, going way back, there's been all sorts of flip-flops with their integrity and principles over the decades, right? In fact, the Democrats are the ones who ended up, it was Democrats that started the KKK, Jim Crow laws, Democrats. You know what I mean? It's, in fact, the very first 23 black House members were Republican. Right. It's like, and that's supposed to be the party that of all racists or whatever else. Right. And then it wasn't until like I think, what was the first Democratic black senator? Was like the 80s or something. Yeah. You know what I mean? It's like, none of it makes sense. None of it's like this firm of Democrats are this and Republicans believe that. No, it's good people. And there's people who are not so good. It's as simple as that. And you'll find it in every group. It doesn't matter if you're black, Jewish, trans, whatever the fuck you are. There's people who are dickheads everywhere, okay? So labels mean nothing. This is why content of character matters so much. And it's why it's so easy to push with these stupid labels. It's like, oh, Democrats are these or Republicans, It's why when I talk about voting, I'm not like, I'm a Trump supporter. I prefer to say I voted Republican this year. Right. My name is Shannon Norris. I'm not a Republican. I'm not a Democrat. I've voted for both of those things in my life. I'm a human first. And that's, to answer your question, it's a fucking long-winded way of saying it, but it's being pushed on purpose. You know what I mean? It's like, if you want to take a look into it, you can see how corrupt your party is any day by just jumping onto the internet. So it's like, why are we fighting with each other when we know there's shitbags on both sides? I know some personally, and I know some when I look on the internet. What more proof do I need? How about we just get our shit together and talk?
I'm having so many mixed feelings about it, because it's like, on one hand, I agree with you. Like, I know that we need to come together in unity and peace. But on the other hand, I've been like messing around with the idea lately, and a lot of this I've learned from Jordan Peterson when he quotes oh god, I have his book on my shelf, not Jordan Peterson, but his biggest influence, I call it Carl Jung.
Oh yeah.
He quotes Carl Jung a lot, and he talks about how you shouldn't deny the dark parts of your, like the shadow parts of yourself. Do you remember that? So there's this one part of me that's like, we need to come together in unity and peace. But then there's this other part of me lately that's like, I want to own the dark parts of me in a way that is useful, not in a demonic type of way, but in a way that's like, no, I'm not ashamed of the dirty things. Like I'm not ashamed if I, like an animal, point at a guy and be like, he's fucking hot. And like some people will be like, that's dehumanizing. I'm not going to trying to fuck like listen, like I got like, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't want to be ashamed. Like I'm not out here like raping people. Like I there's parts of me that is dirty and human that as long as I utilize these dark parts of me in a way, I'm honoring my, like Carl Jung, I'm honoring my shadow self. So there's this one part of me that says like, we need to come together in unity. But then there's this other part of me that says, but maybe it's just the natural order of human beings that we kind of have to fight. Like we kind of have to fight and butt heads. Like, okay, bringing it back to the sports thing. Am I gonna like, okay, if I'm starting to get into the Eagles because I live in Philly now and I just love the team spirit. Am I going to say, you know what? I'm not an Eagles fan. I want unity and all. I'm just Andrea Pranzatelli. But now I'm contradicting myself because I could also say, but sports are a way to exercise the dark part of us in a way that's healthy.
Yeah.
And maybe politics isn't the right place to exercise that. So I'm torn here. Like on one hand, I'm like, yeah, we should be unified. But on the other hand, I'm like, but maybe that's just the way we do shit. Like I think my uncle actually pointed this out to me. I asked him once, I'm like, why do we have this like polar opposite? And he's like, that's how progress is made. You butt heads until it's like it's like an explosion, like an orgasm. It's like boom, boom, boom. And that's how things are birthed. Hey guys, it's me, your host, Andrea Pranzatelli. If you enjoyed this clip today, please don't forget to hit subscribe. It is my dream to become a full-time podcaster, and your support helps more than you could possibly know. So again, hit that subscribe button to help me keep the momentum going on this channel. Also, for every single clip, there is a link in the description to the full episode if you would like to hear the full episode. And I also have a link to my Instagram below if you'd like to follow me on Instagram as well. So that's it. Have a good day, guys. Bye.